Hello everyone, today is the 24th of March, and yesterday was National Puppy Day, but we're kind of celebrating it today since she had to kind of stay at home yesterday. So we got her out. She's wearing, well, you want to come up here? She's wearing her, what? I don't know if you all can see. She's like, hi, how you doing? But yeah, she's wearing her royal shirt, so there's that. She's happy. She's excited because we went to different places and she got some different treats. This is one of them. It's like a pizza treat. So we're gonna open it up, Daisy. Maybe. Maybe. Finally got it open and kind of broke it in two, but it's okay. So there's her little pizzas. You want it? You want it, Daisy? Come here. You want it? Give her the other half later. Since the way it broke, she's got that, and her other treats are back there. She got some pig ears and some other treats. So that should do her. Okay, everyone. So, of course, as you know, we did Puppy Day a little late today, or we did a recognition for it last night, but we actually did it today. Celebrated National Puppy Day today since we didn't do a whole lot yesterday. So it's also National Cocktail Day was today. Didn't know about it, so I didn't fix a cocktail. Cheesesteak Day. The other day was Sloppy Joe Day, so we had Sloppy Joes because that kind of gave me the idea for Sloppy Joes. And then I've been promising some ham, beans, and cornbread, so we had that tonight. And then it's also National Chocolate Covered Raisin Day. I don't have any chocolate covered raisins, so we're moving on. So birthdays for today: gymnast Amiha Bennett, actor Christopher Brinny, actor Jim Parsons from The Big Bang Theory, wrestler The Undertaker, Mark Calloway, pop singer Jack Johnson, NFL star Peyton Manning, musician the great Harry Houdini, rapper Osiel Vasquez, actress Jessica Christian, rock singer Ethel Cain, pop singer Tony Romani, NFL player Damar Hamlin, fashion designer Tommy Hilfiger, host Mary Berry, NBA star Chris Bosh, actress Allison Hannigan, pop singer Revlon D. Made, pop singer Mae Stevens, R&B singer Nevia, wrestler Lacey Evans, also known as Macy Estrella. Macy Estrella. That's her real name. Actor Steve McQueen. Wrestler Jake Hager. Good AEW wrestler there. Pop singer Nina, and sportscaster Jack Edwards. And that's all the big birthdays I have for today. So if it was your birthday, happy birthday to you. Hope you had a good one. Wasn't too bad here. Like I said, we kind of had fun goofing off with my dog Daisy and took her around to different places. We took her to PetSmart and Farm and Home store in Sedalia. Both of those will, of course, allow her in, and she did a lot of her own little shopping there. Got her a whole bunch of treats, including some pig ear. So she's one happy dog. So unfortunately, we have some deaths today. Albert Uderzo. Hopefully I said that right. But anyway, that's all I have on here. And if you lost anyone, a significant other, family member, friend, loved one, co-worker, whatever the case may be, whether it was today in history, a week in history, month in history, whatever the case may be. Thoughts and prayers go out to you, and condolences go out to you. I know those times can be hard. So, this day in history, in 1939, Wuthering Heights, a film based on Emily Bronte's novel, starring Merle Oberon and Laurence Olivier, that premiered today. In 1941, Glenn Miller begins work on his first movie. It's called Sun Valley Serenade, starring Sanja Henney, John Payne, and this was for the 24th Century Fox. So, big thing there for Glenn Miller, getting his first movie. In 1949, the 21st Academy Awards took place. Hamlet, Laurence Olivier, and Jane Wyman were the big winners. Also, Walter and John Huston were the first father-son duo to win an award. So that was pretty cool. In 1955, Tennessee Williams stage drama Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, starring Ben Gazzara and Barbara Bel Godez. And also Burl Ives took place in New York. Opened in New York City and ran for 694 performances and would later win a Pulitzer Prize. So, I've heard a lot of great things about that play, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. Heard a lot about that through high school. So, a very, very popular play. In 1962, Emily Griffith beat Benny Kidd Parrott by TKO, by knockout in the 12th round, and wins the welterweight boxing title at Madison Square Garden in New York City. Perret later dies. I think I said Parrott a while ago, but it's Perret. Perret later dies 10 days after the fight. This fight was also the first use of TV slow motion replay. So that was big, although the bad thing about boxing right there, that's one thing about boxing that my dad doesn't like, is why he won't watch boxing, is because it takes a lot out of both athletes, and it can result in serious damage, including death. So, 1973, Harley Race beats Dory Funk Jr. in Kansas City to become the NWA Wrestling Champion. So, big things there for the sport of wrestling. In 1977, Lily Tomlin becomes the first woman to appear solo in a Broadway show, in the show Appearing Nightly. And she later gets a special Tony Award in 1977 as well. In 1980, on this day in history, ABC's nightly Iran hostage crisis program is renamed Nightline, and it also, on this day in history, it becomes Nightline with Ted Koppel, which again appears on ABC. In 1986, on this day in history, the 58th Academy Awards took place. Out of Africa, William Hart and Geraldine Page are the big winners. In 1987, on this day in history, first Soul Train Awards takes place. Janet Jackson and Luther Vandross are the big winners. In 1989, on this day in history, NBC broadcaster Mary Martin and Cyril Richards, their version of Peter Pan from 1960 premieres, and this is the first time it has premiered on television since 1973. So big things there. Still a really, really good film. If you never watched it, I highly encourage it. Even though it's a black and white film, I believe, but still, well, obviously 1960s, but still really good film. 1991, on this day in history, WrestleMania 7 took place in LA Memorial Sports Arena in California. Hulk Hogan beat Sergeant Slaughter for the WWF Heavyweight title. So if you're a Hogan fan, this is a big day for Hulkamania. In 1997, on this day in history, the 69th Academy Awards takes place. Ooh, 69. Anyway, English patient Geoffrey Rush and Frances McDormand are the big winners. In 1989, The Matrix, starring Keanu Reeves, Lawrence Fishburne, and Carrie Ann Moss, premieres. 2002, the 74th Academy Awards takes place. A Beautiful Mind, Denzel Washington, and Halle Berry are the big winners. In 2005, the U.S. version of The Office, starring Steve Carell and John Krasinski, are the premieres on NBC. I don't know why I want to say the big winners on that one, but anyway, and that's all the big moments for this day in history that I have. So The Office is now out, and and by the way, The Matrix did have its big premiere, but I think it was just a premiere in one particular city, probably Los Angeles, because it was not released on this day yet, so it must have been just to one city. But for movie birthdays, so the movies that were released on this day in history are the following that I have. We have the 2017 version of the Power Rangers came out on this day. I'm not a big fan of that movie, but some people like it. I'm a bigger fan because they redid the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers basically, and they don't look like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So I was kind of disappointed. But anyway, The Godfather came out on this day in 1972. That's a good film. Major Payne, love that movie, came out on this day in 1995. Cowbells came out on this day in 2006. John Wick Chapter 4 came out on this day last year. Bloodshot came out on this day in 2020. A Good Person came out on this day last year. Chips came out on this day in 2017. Phil Spector came out on this day in 2013. And Troop Beverly Hills came out on this day in 1989. So of that list, I would say The Godfather, Major Payne, John Wick Chapter 4, and Troop Beverly Hills are my favorites. I think the rest of them are kind of okay, but those are my favorites. Song birthdays for today are Like Crazy by Jimin. Came out on this day last year. I Don't by Johnny Orlando came out on this day in 2021. Still Got Time by Zayn Malik came out on this day in 2017. And Forever My Love by J Balvin and Ed Sheeran came out on this day in 2022. And that is all I have for you guys for today. So, unfortunately, couldn't do anything on the National Day Challenge. But if you could, kudos out to you. Maybe you had a cocktail, or maybe you had one of those nice sandwiches, or those chocolate-covered raisins. Seemed to be more of a food day than anything else. So, hey, ups to food. I didn't have chocolate-covered raisins, but I did have Hershey candy bars. So if that counts, I did have some of these. But anyway, so I guess for a cocktail I have strawberry milk. So if that counts as a cocktail, then I win. So there you go, chocolate, and there's my cocktail with the strawberry milk. No? Okay. Well, I tried. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all. I'll see you on the next video. Peace out. And I'll catch y'all later. Bye.